What's up, boys? Today we're going to be going for some of the Hazard 5 objectives here, trying to get level 70 with any class. So naturally we're going to go Tinkerer for a bit of a boost to XP and weapon levels. I think the early game with the Warthog is going to be quite rough, but we can eventually convert that into plasma to have it bounce around all over the place. So to combine with that, the gun platform would be pretty cool, since that can also go into plasma and has a lot of the tags with like projectiles and all. And we can also just get a ton of legendaries early on. That also makes it slightly easier. Other than that, I'm not exactly sure what I want. The stubby would help out the early game, and we can, well, there we go. And we can also get some nice utility on that with the sidearm overclock. This map in general actually seems to be pretty difficult early on. The wardens with their protective aura make everything a lot tankier. They're pretty hard to kill with most weapons and starting stuff that the class mods have. I think the interrogator and heavy gunner would be able to kill them pretty effectively, but I feel like in general most classes can't really deal with them early on. And then you have the little detonators, which are insanely fast and also quite tanky this early on as well. So to go with that, we could take one of these for plasma, but it doesn't really have a lot of synergy. Probably looking more for projectile-based stuff, which we can't really find. Medium, I think it's already fine on reload at 0.54, and we're probably going to get some of that naturally anyways. Oh god, please, something useful, please! It's like 70 gold just to find a single projectile weapon, Jesus. Potency, sure. Now we can actually defend ourselves from behind by bouncing the bullets off of the walls as well. Oh, the stupid tree. Probably just the fire rates. I think the bounce distance on those actually scales with your movement speed, right? Feels like later in the game you travel a lot further than that. Reloads. I can't hit the freaking tree, man! The small detonators are so strong! Damage. More Warthog. Piercing, see what we got here. Sidearm, yup. This could help us buy more stuff from the shop, which might give some XP based stuff. Also help out with getting overclocks going. Pretty big fire rate for more debuffing on it. If we line them up, that'll be a lot better with this stubby here. Let's get some mining speed, don't have any of that yet, and then we probably want to extend the levels for a while so we can farm XP for a bit. Fire rate damage, let's try and push the overclocks on that, it's pretty hard. Shock Fence could help us collect XP, and it would go nicely with the gun platform. I'm already down so much gold. I guess I'll... well, electrical as well. It's probably too many tags away from my main weapon. I'm just gonna grab the plasma here. And we can't even get the gold over there. Rip. Pickup radius. You know, on second thought, just playing something with a much wider AoE so you can actually kill all of those probably outweighs the 10% XP. That's so much XP left behind just by not really being able to kill those. We'll take some cheat levels for that. Don't really have a lot of gold left. Luck, I'll take that. Or Warthog. And I guess a paint job for overclock so we can have the shock effect added to that as well. I don't think either of those really help that much.
Your mission is clear. Get to it. Kill anything with more legs than two. You shouldn't be precious mineral.
Yeah, I feel like going Demolitionist and just getting a ton of AoE damage and some nice crowd control might actually give you more XP than the 10% from Tinkerer. The early overclocks are pretty nice since the early game on this map is pretty rough, and getting those out a lot faster is super helpful. But that was just so many mini elites to leave behind there.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Reload for one of the projectile weapons, I think. We do have some plasma upgrades. Sure. And the small detonators are just so tanky, man. What is going on with them?
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in a record time. Too much crap in the way.
Plasma, let's try and get the 18 on that as soon as possible. I think that'll be a big upgrade, allowing it to shoot from both ends at the same time, just like food poisoning.
Prepare to fight for your life. A big swarm is approaching.
Warthog, we will take that to try and get the 18, like I said. Pills are okay. I think we probably want to look for something XP based. Gold Scanner does let you buy a little bit more in the shop. Sure. Bit of movement speed so we can kite around. We might get surrounded up there. I don't know about going for that. Warthog, yes. It feels like there's a bit of an issue with the wardens right now. You can't really focus them down, but they're just constantly applying the shield. So there's not really a lot of counterplay with most weapons, it feels like. Here's the Akimbo, or Mini. I feel like there's no reason not to take this on the Plasma since you get the bounces anyways. They're tanky enough you can't really snipe them down either. Like, how are you supposed to play around them here? Let's try and pull the elites through like a little corridor here to get some good bounce damage on them. Let's see. Plasma. I don't think that unlocks anything bad. I guess we'll just go ahead and grab that. We don't really need the medium reload speed on the Warthog, which is already fantastic with reload. I guess we may as well. Big fire rates. Yeah, in case we get some of the overclock base stuff. Plasma or Burster. We can get some pretty good debuffs on that actually, both the shocking and the cryo effects. Good crit chance, some efficient levels. We got the sidearm for that, right? I don't think there's anything super necessary for that. Big mining speed could help get some more resources, and goes with the gold scanner anyways. Another paint job.
Surely next time will be better.
Nothing great. I don't think so. Big plasma. Kinda need some nitro upgrades. Here we go. I guess we'll grab a cheap-ish potency for that.
Load up and get going, miner. We have quotas to fulfill.
You want something done right? This dwarf's got
Let's actually try and blast them as they come through the tunnel there so they don't become an issue. Don't want the small boys sneaking up. think you need to take 5 luck upgrades to get one of the new artifacts as well. None of those really help us here. That does combine with the gold scanner, but it's only 5 stages. And we could use some XP based stuff, please. Big reload. Oh, it tells you the stacks now. That's actually really nice. Although it could also tell you the total. So with 11 stacks, that would be 30%, yeah. It's decent. And we're almost out of rerolls, so I should probably just... Wait, you can get the red sugar in here? On the map that it doesn't even spawn on? That's kind of weird. Warthog.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
I figured they would have disabled an artifact that's literally completely useless on this map.
Objective completed.
Paint job, big movement speed, that'll probably help us kite and farm some XP here at the end. I really wish there was a way to make the Warthog just shoot straight ahead at you. It just almost always shoots off to the side and misses everything for some reason. We could probably use some more piercing as well. Big damage. I'd prefer reload or potency on that, I think. I think this will actually help a bit more. We want debuffing stats on it still, but I don't think raw damage is going to be super helpful for a utility weapon here. Like, the wardens just seem unkillable even when you're actively attacking them. Damage, no. Reload on the Warthog. Big crit damage. Big paint job. I think I will take that. Extra attack speed and reload.
Gotta move it, miner. The bugs are gunning for you.
Like, I'm blasting him in the face, and they take 0 damage still. I don't understand the wardens.
The bugs are getting worse. Move it.
Can you only use, like, wide AoE weapons, or what? Like, grenade builds? Reload gets an overclock here, grab the slowing effect for that. And now we've built our own cryo grenades.
This is growing out of hand.
take some decent HP. Potency, sure. More slowing power. Probably take the decent damage here.
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner. Stage 3 done and dusted, miner. We'll have a good meal ready for you when you return.
Big plasma, bit more mining.
Nothing for me here. Let's try again.
Potency, we're kind of limited on nitro. I'll take the pickup.
Let me try again.
The big paint job I will take. That's probably better here.
Nope. Try again.
Fire rate is fun. Ooh, XP, we need to grab that. Damage, nah.
There's work to be done. Up and at him, miner.
Big golds. We do only have one shop left, but maybe.
I'm gonna be the best survivor.
I'm just gonna go on the boat and leave. Oh, I can't.
The swoon is heading your way. Load up.
Two stages to get 24 levels. I'm not sure if that's doable. We dragged that last level on for a pretty long time. And I'm Tinkerer, so it should be possible.
Supplies blocked. Get the landing zone cleared.
Let's get the big one. To the sky.
Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly.
Big fire rates for 2 weapons. Actually, that helps a little bit with XP. Should probably grab that for the objective.
Back down. Something incredible is happening here. I feel amazing.
Every little bit's going to count here when it might end up being close, and we waste magnets like that. Big reload, sure.
That's the one.
Warthog.
See these every day. Loaded it up, right?
Warthog? Crit chance is probably better at this point.
Don't get this wrapped up soon. It's all over, miner.
I feel like the small detonators are too tanky, and there's just not really anything you can do with the wardens for most weapons. Like, you can't kill them. You can't kill the stuff near them. So you don't really have any options? Like, I'm shooting him in the face and he's taking 0 damage.
The clock's ticking, miner.
They're surrounded by so many bugs you can't really make them run away and cancel the shields. Big plasma, sure.
Alert. Threat level increasing.
Reload does help with debuffing.
They're getting worse, miner. You need to move.
Reloads helps with debuffing on that.
Threat level keeps increasing. You need to work faster.
Like, the wardens just take barely any damage. I'm guessing the shields apply to each other, so they just make each other invincible if there's more than one. Because they are so tanky for some reason. Potency does help a bit. Crit chance is probably just safer here. Works on everything, and we're not really that close to any overclocks on it.
The bugs are all over you.
Ooh-wee, I feel great. I should stick close to this guy.
My scanner is overloading, miner. Get a move on.
I still don't think we can drag this one out much longer. They are getting super fast and very strong. Reload does get an overclock, and it's the best set for it.
Before it leaves.
Then we can grab shock for more utility, or reload to hit with it more often. I think I'm fine with some more of that. That'll give us actually 3 shocking weapons here, I think. Big damage, not very useful.
This will help me work hard. Boom, baby.
Alright, after all of that, we better be able to hit level 70. Or something is off. Oh, I forgot the... Well, rip. I mean, we grabbed most of it there. Warthog. Cheap reloads. Nah.
Want another go?
Warthog. Plasma.
More options.
We're just not finding any XP in this shop.
I rarely go for this. Nope. Try
Big
again.
proj damage, cheap potency. I can grab both of those.
Surely next time we'll be.
Where is the XP, man?
Nope.
One more.
Try again.
Nope. Some movement speed it is, I guess.
Only one way to rouse the dreadnought. Destroy its
I
cocoons.
feel amazing.
Kill them all, miner.
Piercing is very good with the plasma so it can bounce more. We have 2 rerolls. Should probably just grab that for the main weapon. And that'll help us really actually hit the wardens. I'm not sure if we can actually kill them since they seem to be insanely tanky. Blasting him in the face with plasma going to walls nearby. They must be buffing each other with that damage aura or something. Maybe it's intended that you're supposed to just drop everything and focus the wardens down as soon as one spawns, so that multiples never build up. That would make a lot more sense than them just being completely immortal together, I guess. Piercing, probably just go for some global damage here. Oh god, the boss is out and we're level 57. Well, I focused every warden down, and there's still just 2 in there making each other immortal that I can't really reach now. It just seems unkillable once there's more than one up. I don't understand what you do at this point. Okay, here's one that's isolated, but they're just so tanky. Like, I literally can't kill them. Warthog. Yeah, I think you need better AoE, probably cryo grenades so you can freeze them as well. There's no way we can kill the wardens, and the bugs are ramping up too much now. Plasma Warthog was not the play, unfortunately, although it is a fun weapon. We can actually break out a hole and then bounce some shots off the walls here for a bit of extra damage. I cannot squeeze through there. Whoa, what was that? I super speed ran through there. Jesus, that is so much AoE farming, and I'm not even close to 70. as Tinkerer. That's crazy. I forgot one magnet, which might have given me like 1 level there. But yeah, I think Demolitionist is probably the play with some good throwable weapons. Search a bit harder for XP artifacts early on. The Clipboard of Grudges and the XP Scanner would help out a decent amount if you get them early enough. And remember to use your magnets, of course. We are pretty far away still, even as Tinkerer. We, I think, only found 1 XP upgrade in the shop, so could have been a bit luckier on that. But that does not seem easy, considering how much AoE farming I did there. Jesus, that's gonna take a bit. Yeah, no direct XP, a little bit from the gold scanner and the coupons maybe. But that one actually seems pretty rough. $43 million on the Plasma Warthog. Got the sidearm, full debuff spam with the stubby. Little bit of extra plasma, some utility on them, shocking there, shocking and freezing there. Freezing was actually pretty helpful with that. 10.4 million almost there. So a bit over 8 million from the electrical across these 3 weapons. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.